But there are laws, man. There are rules. Violated his laws and broken his everlasting covenant. And this is what is happening, man. That's why the earth is fucked up. And Salakia, excuse me for my French, but we are the blame, man, the Israelites, man, because why? We sinned against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man, because we was the one who's never had to drink from this cup, but we surely drink this cup, and the cup of the Most High is filled with curses, man, and slavery and punishments, man. But Esau Edom gonna drink this cup too, man, and he gonna drink the dregs thereof, man. You know? Because this is what is happening, man. And that's why these devils need to go, man. You know, Yahweh Shai need to come back and kick these devils out of rulership, man. Because, like it stated in the book of Matthew, man, hey, if the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai ain't coming for the elect, man, hey, no flesh is gonna be saved. That's why he want to emerge you, a man with machine and all these wicked plans what he has, man. We are not safe with this devil, man, around, man. He need to be stopped, man. And the only one who can stop him is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. Khan. Okay, let me read a little bit of this article and then maybe I'm going to close out. Let me see. To go back further in this article. After a lengthy approval process, the European Food Safety Agency has scientifically examined the consumption of the insects and classified them as harmless to health. That is not true, man. There are other studies also, because these devils are always taking the so-called scientists that they are in one line with them, you know, and pushing their agenda. And it is a lot of these insects are really bad for your health, man. It causes a lot of harm. For time's sake, I ain't gonna pull that out, but I have articles from other scientists, other studies, that this is not true, man. It's just harmful for you. And why? Because Yahweh Shai, if you're gonna look at Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, what he puts in the book of Leviticus, you know, the laws, what to eat and not, what you can eat and what you cannot eat, you know already, man. These devils are lying, man, because it is bad for your health. That's why people, when they eat pork, and especially our people, when they eat pork, they have high blood pressure, all kinds of ailments, man, they have, man, because they eat food that you're not supposed to eat. Because why? A pig is a cleaner, man. It's like you eat shrimp. A shrimp is eating dead bodies, all the defiled things in the sea, he cleaning. But these devils are taking all the shrimps out of the sea, you know, and now the sea is defiled. The Most High set up an ecosystem that is perfect, man. And these devils came with the devilish paws and changed all the ordinance. What I was reading in Isaiah, man, chapter 24. They changed the ordinance, man, of the earth, man. That's why the earth is in a bad condition with these devils in rulership. Because they think they know it all, but they are nothing, man. However, because allergic reaction could occur in sensitive individuals. Yeah, right. Allergy warnings are mandatory. You see, and still he gonna push it. Still he gonna push these things in your food. Because why? He's the devil, man. In its 2020 farm to fork strategy, and let me tell you one thing, these devils where I live here in Holland, they are the first, man. They have the biggest insect farm of the whole planet, man, of the whole earth. These devils are always the first, man, with all kinds of wickedness, man. Lab grown meat, you can find it here, man. They are the ones that are always in charge of everything, man, and they proud on their wickedness. That's why me and another brother always said, these Edomites from Holland, they are the special one, and the Most High is going to destroy you devils, man. You're going to get it the worst, man. You know, of course, Babylon, America, but their forefathers are over there, man. They are the one who are mainly responsible for the transatlantic slave trade with the Israelites scattered there all over the earth. You know, there was tyrants in Suriname and all the islands. You know how they treated the people. And still, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans want to laugh at these devils, man. Like they are meant well for you, man. You see that the clown who was there in the Caribbean, you know, you see how a lot of these Israelites will be like, hey, laughing with them. But their families, they enslave your people. They don't if they were driving they was driving around in a carriage, golden carriage with no shame, with your people slaved on it, you know. And they still have jakes with the flags and waving there. Hey, a lot of you are destroyed, and the Most High is going to destroy a lot of you Israelites too, because you ain't right in the mind, man. You have Stockholm home syndrome. A lot of you are fucked up in the mind, man. You ain't want to repent, you know, and you still holding, cleaving on these devils, man. And that's why the Most High is going to destroy y'all, man, you know. As a matter of fact, man, let me pull that out too, man. God, I had to search for it a little bit. But you see here, Dutch king opens world's largest insect farm at Pt.2. And that is in Berg op Zoom. It's here in the Netherlands. The largest of the whole earth, man. Of the whole world, Salakia. You know, that's why wickedness, man, it stems from here, man. You know, a lot of wicked shit is happening over here, man. You know, and they are the one that opened the biggest insect farm. Also, what I was saying about lab-grown meat and all these things is over here, man. In the so-called high indoctrinated schools, because I call them these schools, the so-called universities, is where the wickedness is created, man. So-called science and technology, it's all wickedness, man. And they call this welfare. It's go, hey man, these Edomites, man, crazy. But you see, I don't want to go open the whole. You can read it. Maybe I'm gonna put it in the subscription box, so you know you can look it for yourself, man, for yourself, you know, and read it or for yourself. But this is you see, the world's largest. This is the world's largest insect farm. Is open up here, and this is from 2019 already, you know, and they are now producing. They are the one who, especially for the whole EU, they are the main suppliers of these insects, man, that is going straight in your food. You see that? So let me go to a scripture. Bear with me. Come on. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And in the NLT, look at the proud, they trust in themselves. Yeah, and these Edomites are so proud, they trust in themselves. Yeah, there is no God, there's only science. Trust the science, trust in me. You know, they think that they are God. They trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked, but the righteous will live by the faithfulness to Yahweh. And we are believing in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. We believe the scriptures, man, the way the things are put forth, and how you need to judge and live according to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. That is only bringing life. The way these devils are telling you to live is bringing death. That's why his soul is not upright in him, man. It is lifted up. Verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Is that not what Esau Edom is doing constantly? He cannot stop. Yeah, they need to, and then they pointed out that the other ones are bad people. Yeah, they are not living like we are living. They need to accept the Skittle flag. They need to accept the Skittle agenda. They blah blah blah. Woman need to be this and blah blah blah. This is what they're doing all over the earth. This is how they are, man. But their soul is not right upon, because it just goes against the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and they are against it. They hate uprightness. They hate where you speak upright. And his desire is hell. You see, everywhere that he goes, he bringing destruction, wars, destroying nations, lie about things, taking your natural resources. That is an Edomite, man. The so-called white man. That is who he is, man. That's why he neither keep it at home, because everywhere where he goes, he conquering these lands and call it he called it after his own names. Yeah, I'm an American. Yeah, I'm Australian. I'm a South African. Everywhere where he goes, he brings only destruction to get the people out of there. After that, he's getting so proud. He be like, yeah, we need to build a wall for the Mexicans, but they are the real natives of that land. How dare you? You proud devil. And this is how these Edomites are, man. Let me read it in verse 5. Wealth is the treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouth as wide as the grave. Yeah, full of like this agenda. Eat the bugs. Also with the snake, the devil's poison, what they told you to take. Now a lot of people have a lot of problems and repercussions and shit. You know. And like that, they are never satisfied. These devils are never satisfied. That's why they take it now. They hoard in all the natural resources. That's why inflation is happening now. All the products in the stores, everything is the prices are skyrocketing. You know, and these elites are swallowing and taking more and more because there is a lot of resources, man. But they are heaping everything to themselves. Why? What I was saying, to control the people. Telling you need to eat bugs, telling you need to eat lab meat, like this. That Bill Gates, he bought almost all the farmlands in the States. He also investing in these so-called universities over here, a lot of them. And I'm talking about the elites, man, especially them, because the regular schmegular Edomite have no idea what is going on, man. He be living and be okay like a zombie. Because why? The curses is also coming upon him. Because when we was in trouble, I never saw these Edomites like, hey man, this is not good what they're doing to the so-called black people, the natives and the Latinos, man. That's why they are all up in your land, having vacations, living the best life. You know, you'll be their so-called slave and cleaning up, working in the hotels, and you know, and they are living it up, man. But that shit is soon is going to change, man. You ain't gonna be the epitome of this earth anymore, man. Very soon, and the Most High is gonna make sure, man. You're gonna be, now we are the tail, but you're gonna be the tail very soon, man. And that's why this is a prelude. What you're seeing is the crumbling of your empire, man. And the Most High put it in the heart of these elites to do this, man. And it's beautiful, man. I ain't having sorrow. I don't be like, this is beautiful, because through the scriptures I can see what is going on, man. And it's beautiful. Let me read further. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many peoples. That is what they did. And this is what they're still doing. Because why? They want to make one world government. Everything must go according to what they are saying. Because he's the man of sin. And matter of fact, like we go over there. This is 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians, verse 2 and verse 3. Chapter 2, verse 3, Salakia. Come on. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that is what he is, man. He's the man of sin, and he's being revealed nowadays, also by his own people, because you got a lot of whistleblowers. Everybody's coming out like, hey, about that WEF at Davos last time. And Davos means the son of David, you know, the last time at Davos. Hey, they've been exposed, man. Rebel News, all these, how you call it, independent news outlets. They were like, hey, man, came at Klaus Schwab and all these other ones, BlackRock, all these higher up people, Pfizer, you know. And they're being exposed because they are the men of sin, the son of perdition. And they are being exposed now, man, for the wickedness, what they are doing. And this is what the Most High is doing, man. Let me read it in the NLT. Don't be fooled by what they say, for the day will not come until there is a great rebellion against the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the man of lawlessness, Salakia, is revealed, and that is he, the Edomite, the so-called white man, the man with what I say, do what thou wilt. That is his agenda. If it is a wickedness, but if it is to doing good, he don't want to hear nothing for it. You can get fines, you're going to get punished. He said it is hate speech. Because why? You are testifying against these devils, man. The one who brings destruction, and that is what he do. He bring in only destruction, man. Hey, it is not me saying this. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is the Lord is saying this, man. Who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High. Yeah, he feels himself, man. That's why he said, yeah, what that the devil said that Noah Harari, there is no God. We are gods. That you are a proud devil, man. Or that is worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High. And this is what he want to do with his so-called chip. The C-hip, Salakia, because, you know, these devils, if they hear some buzzword, their IA, their algorithm is picking these words out and then be like, hey, you know. But the C-hip, you know, and the temple of the Most High is us. And especially you Israelites, man. He want to sit in the temple, and that means he want to control you Israelites. That's why we are hammering on you Jakes, man. Hey, the time is going to come, man, that they're going to implement that C-hip. Klaus Schwab was talking about it. That is the talk of the day, man. That is that prophecy, man. They want to put that mark in you, the charakma, so that they can control you, man. And if he's doing that, then that means that he is your God, man. And that's why when you go to Revelations chapter 13 and 16, that is the talk what we're talking about, man. That is that mark that you want to put in you, man. Control you. The humanism agenda, man. That you cannot buy or sell without to have that mark. And you got a lot of people already here on this earth who have that C-hip, man, and they say that it's convenient. You don't need your cards anymore. You can call with it. You can do everything with it. Open doors. This is what is going to be mandatory very soon. And if you're not going to participate in his wicked new world order, you're going to be X'd out. Like us, when we're speaking about these things, they don't want you in their new world order because we are a thorn in the side of these devils. Because he hate uprightness. You know? Let me read it in the NLT. He will exalt himself and defy everything that people call the Most High and every object of worship. He will even sit in the temple of the Most High, claiming that he himself is the Most High. You see? And that is that God complex Esau has, man. That's why he tried to figure out everything. He made CERN, you know, to find out the God particle. This is the devil, the son of perdition, man. What the Bible speaks of, man, is the Edomites. Because Satan is a man. It's in the Bible, man. You got the spiritual being, Satan, but you got also the man, Satan, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's Satan on earth, man. So, yeah, man. Let me go to the article, man, and then I hope I can close out, man. Come on. Let me read further. Yeah, let me start over here again. In its 2020 Farm to Fork strategy, the EU Commission called insects an alternative source of protein that could support the transition to a more sustainable food supply. You see, there you have it again. Everything needs to be sustainable. That is that whole agenda. That is that 2030 agenda where they push in, where we're going ahead to, you know. If you see the movie Soylent Green, a very old movie, this is where we're heading to, man. This is what they want. According to the Brussels-based agency, insect farming for food has a number of benefits. These include fewer greenhouse gases. You see, buzzword, carbon, because they're gonna tax you for carbon. They're gonna be climate lockdowns. Hey, this is what they are pushing, and that's why they try to everything what was happened after what has happened in 2020 is a prelude what how they want to shape the world. It's not my words, but look it up, man. Because a lot of you people don't want to look things up. You're afraid to see what's really going on, and very soon you're gonna be in it, and you're gonna ask yourself like, "Hey, what is happening?" But you're too late, because why? The prophets are out, and we're telling you these things, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. That's why they hate this word, man, and they're gonna soon also gonna ban the Bible, because why? It testifies against these devils, man. Less water and land use and less food waste. That is what it's all about. This so-called the climate change and everything, but who are the main one who have these factories, who has all these, pushing all these agendas, man? It's you. You did it since the beginning of the 20th century, man. Late 19th century. You created these industrials all over the world, and all these gases pushing it out. It's you. You gave people no options. You gave these things to the people, man. And now you said that it's the people's fault that these things happen. But meanwhile, you are the same devils who are there sitting on the table in Davos and WEF are the one who made a lot of money with polluting the earth, creating all these products, the DuPonts, huh? And I name one, it's an example. But they are created all these things. The Rockefellers, oil. They are the one who polluting the earth, man. They are the one responsible for it, man. And now they pointed the finger that you are the problem. Yeah, you are consuming too much. You are the problem. Meanwhile, his whole family is set for generations to come. But hey, the Most High is going to stop you, because your houses ain't going to continue forever, And the UN Food and Agriculture Organization also describes insects as healthy food, offering high levels of fat, protein, vitamins, fibers, and minerals. It's all baloney, man. Like we say it, man. This is bull crap, man. The EU Food Authority is currently reviewing 8 other applications for insect products. So there you have it, man. This is what they try to do. The wicked, and they've been revealed. We know it already, that this is the whole agenda what they are pushing, because it is all about total control over the people, man, all over the earth, man. That is what this is all about. They want to have total control, these elites, that these 1%ers can do everything what they want, because they can solve the so-called crisis in the world in an instant, man. You see how many food process plants are burning up like all of a sudden. It didn't happen before 2020. If you go to the States, man, the price of eggs is crazy. We have brothers, man, they go into the stores and showing us like, hey, man, look what's going on, man. A box of eggs, man, $20. This is that's why they're pushing this, and then they're gonna tell you need to eat the bugs. But how is possible that everything going up in flames? A lot of people don't question these things. Like, hey, what's going on, man? Why all of a sudden? Because you have a map, and then you're going to see how many food plants are burning up, like all of a sudden, man. And all these fires, a lot of these fires are created, man. Who's the one who's doing this, man? Like I was saying, if you control the food, you control the people. So we got to, hey, man, Esau Edom, man, hey, man, he's the devil, man, really, man. And this is what we already know, man. So yeah, man, I'm gonna close out with that, man. I hope you've been edified. Hey, up to the next one, and with that, I want to say Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rahak Kodash, to the power and spirit of the Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, man.